Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karen. I make bookish and school related videos, and I have been posting bookish videos all summer long, but I'm going to stop that for this short few weeks. I will be uploading booktube videos every other week until school starts for me, but today is a school video and I'm officially starting my back to school series. I know what you're thinking, it may be way too early for back to school. I totally agree with you. The information that I will be sharing in the next few videos are going to be really important to know before you apply to college, so that is why I'm starting in the middle of July. Hi everyone, so I'm editing this video and I realized it may be a long video for like a back to school type of thing, so I'm going to be listing the timestamps for each category down below. Go and check it out if you don't want to listen to me talk about where I'm going to college, yada yada yada. Everything that I will be sharing is all from my own experience. Yeah, I'm no professional at this. I've been through it too. I just got through all of this, so I just wanted to be the one to reach out to you all and help you out during this very stressful time. So in this video, I will be sharing where I am going to college, what I'm going to be majoring in, why I'm majoring in those things, also some advice to help you choose your college. So let's just get started. Originally, I lived in Hawaii. Now I live in South Carolina. And so when I was a freshman in Hawaii, I was drawn to the West Coast, so naturally I was looking into like Arizona State, San Diego State, University of Washington, University of Southern California. I was drawn to the West Coast with the exception of Smith College in Northampton, Massachusetts. There's always that one school that's just very out of reach and just I've been dreaming about, and Smith College is one of those. But, I thought about what I originally wanted as I was applying to schools or getting ready to apply to schools, and I reflected back on my freshman, sophomore, junior year. All 3 years leading up to me applying to schools, I had a different vision for what I wanted. But as I sat down to start applying to schools, I realized I thrive more in a smaller setting. I realized freshman, sophomore, junior year, I was really interested in other people's idea of college. I loved the idea of attending a large research-based university with a huge population. I was also, as I said earlier, I was in love with other people's idea of college. So growing up, I watched Gilmore Girls. I was absolutely in love with Rory Gilmore's work ethic, and I loved the entire documentation part of her applying and going to colleges. I just really loved that, and I was so excited for myself. But as I reflected, I realized I want to go to a smaller school. And so I listed everything that was a top priority for me when it comes to applying to colleges. For me personally, I wanted to attend a small college. The college had to have certain majors available or pre-professional tracks that'll help me out career-wise. I wanted a college that was in close proximity to home. I realized I didn't want to travel far now that I'm not on the West Coast. I needed a nice financial aid package. I'm going to be honest, money did come down to it in the end, but that wasn't the leading factor in choosing the school. Alright, so now for the big reveal. Where am I going to college? I will be attending Converse College in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Going back to my top priorities for college, Converse College is an extremely small college. I learned that Converse has less than 2,000 people attending the school, and that's including the graduate program that they have. Converse has a great biology program, and there's also something else that I'm interested in that I would talk more about later. Converse is in-state, so like I said, I live in South Carolina. Converse is in South Carolina. And going on top of the financial aid package part, South Carolina provides lottery money for students who make a certain GPA. They're ranked certainly top 10% or whatever for their school. They made a certain grade or score on a standardized test, the ACT or SAT. I met the requirements, and so I have financial aid from the state, the federal government, and on top of that from Converse College. So it worked out perfectly. What am I majoring in? I love telling people what I am majoring in because their reactions are either really great or I just never want to talk to that person again because they're so against it. But I will be majoring in biology and politics. Alright, so I'm going to explain this. So in the future, I really want to be a physician assistant in either primary care, women's health, maybe even cardiology. I don't know. That's the great thing about being a PA. You have a lot of mobility between specialties, which I really like. Interested in careers like public health and maybe even a seat in Congress representing the state of South Carolina. I don't know. I've been really inspired by the last year or so, and I just love the history behind American government and politics. And so biology and politics is basically what I want to learn. It's not what my parents want me to study. It's not what my friends are forcing or like pressuring me to study, but it's what I want to study. So more specifically, why biology? Like I said, I want to be a physician assistant. I want to work in public health. Also, South Carolina provides financial aid for those who are STEM majors, science, technology, engineering, and math. Biology is a STEM major. Also, there are a lot of scholarships out there for women in STEM careers and STEM majors, so I wanted to focus more on STEM because that's what I do best in. So politics, going back to what I said, after like high school history courses and after seeing all of the single moms and middle class workers and doctors running for seats in Congress, that really inspired me to learn more about politics and just what's behind America and the leadership that it's under. But yeah, that is why I am pursuing both biology and politics. So many people have told me that I am crazy for doing that. I now have this chance to actually study what I want to study. I know that if I'm in control of basically my happiness and what I want to do, that I know that I will thrive. I will be documenting my time in college and really updating you guys, showing you that biology and politics can work. That is all the information I have on the college decision-making process that I went through and my thought process when it came to choosing my double major. So I have 7 tips for you guys that I have really picked up on the last year or so when it came to choosing a college. And like I said, this is all just from my experience, and if any of you guys have any other advice or tips, just comment down below. Let's help each other out. Alright, so my first tip is to know that community college, technical college, is perfectly okay and may even be a better choice for you. I personally have friends who are pursuing like a nursing program at a local community college. They are going to be registered nurses in about 2 years. So they're going to be done with school before me. They're going to have a job right away, and they're going to be saving a lot of money. Also, a lot of my other classmates were really unsure as to what they want to do, or they weren't sure if they wanted to attend an actual university or college right away. So they're taking the time to get their prerequisite courses out of the way for a lot of majors, and they're saving money by taking community college courses that are going to be easily transferable to other universities, especially within the state of South Carolina. So go ahead and take a look at your technical or community college in your area, because if you apply for a specific program, more likely than not, you're going to get a job right after pursuing that program. All right, so tip number 2 is to keep in mind about the little details about the school that you're applying to. Make sure you research about their accreditation, whether the school is profit or non-profit, size and location of the school. Look at the available programs at the school. I recently attended my orientation where I registered for my classes, and there were people who wanted to major in like exercise science and nutrition. They wanted something very specific, but Converse is a liberal arts school. They're not that specific as to what you can major in, like exercise science, and so they ended up having to major in biology instead. So if you're looking for something very specific and you know you want to do something very specific, then make sure you apply to school that has that available program. But nonprofit and for-profit, that whole thing, that whole topic, it's a whole topic for another video. I don't know if I will be filming that, but I will be leaving links down below to like documentaries and articles about nonprofit versus for-profit schools. Alright, so tip number 4 is a given, but please go and visit the school if you're able to. In my next video, I will be sharing how you can potentially visit a school for free if you're eligible. Number 4, keep in mind that you have nothing, you don't have to prove yourself to anyone. As long as you have the confidence in yourself, then you will know that the next 4 years are going to be the right decision as long as you make it. But number 4 is really talking about like having confidence in yourself. You have to really trust yourself that you're making the right decision. It's okay to reach out to your counselor and to your teachers and to your parents especially, but know ultimately this is your education and you're the one attending classes, so you need to know whether or not that campus, this school, this program is right for you. So number 5 is actually really, really important to me, but do not follow your friends or the hype of the school. I personally don't know anybody else going to Converse. I met my roommate through the Facebook group that we have. I don't like the idea of carrying whatever drama or issues I had in high school onto a new campus for the next 4 years.
But, not that I had any drama. I was honestly a really good student. I think I'm a good friend. I didn't have any drama. What am I saying?
I don't want another extended 4 years of high school, so that's why I was totally okay with not following the hype of the bigger schools in South Carolina. Tip number 6 is to reach out to current students that attend the college. If you visited the school and your tour guide was really open about like, hey, follow me on social media, don't be afraid to reach out to them. I personally looked up student blogs on like Tumblr, through my study blog. Look at the website for your college that you're interested in, because they may have student blogs that you can easily reach out to students and ask them questions. And I personally would suggest reaching out to people who are in the major that you're interested in. My last tip, number 7, is to apply for financial aid. Like, don't stop applying for financial aid. There are scholarships for students who are in colleges. I will leave this link to this website that I really, really like. Don't let the price of a school ultimately bring you down and turn you off from that school. Don't be afraid of attending and applying to a private college, because Converse is a private college, but I am going to be paying a significantly smaller amounts than my friends are paying for a public South Carolina school. Do not let the price of an education turn you away, especially if there are different means of paying for school out there. You just have to be the go-getter in your situation and really reach out to people. But yeah, I will be attending Converse College. I will be a Valkyrie, class of 2022 biology and politics major. I'm super excited. That's all for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe, and comment down below what other videos you would want to see in a back to school series. Bye everyone.